I thought you were a goner.
I'm not gonna die from a little dizzy spell.
Still, I was so scared. I thought he might be responsible for it.
This has nothing to do with Heartseed. I've been feeling a little under the weather, that's all. Nothing I would have gone to the nurse's office for.
Don't say that, Inaba. You need to take better care of your own body.
Are you actually scolding me, Aoki?
I really mean it. I'm serious.
Yeah, whatever you say. This shouldn't have to be such a big deal. I can walk home by myself.
If the two of us don't walk you home, all the way home, Kiriyama will give us a hard kick tomorrow.
Yep, since Yui and Aoki wanted to tag along.
Ugh, screw that. I don't need 4 people escorting me around. So, Taichi, why don't you tell us all about what really happened between you and Yui yesterday?
What kind of question is that? That came out of nowhere.
Who cares? If you don't answer the question, I'll be so upset that I'll collapse on the spot.
It's not fair to use your poor health as an excuse.
I think I'm gonna faint from the shock.
You really have so little trust in us. Right, Inaban?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. But I can't tell you anything she said that's private.
How did you come up with that brilliant idea, you selfless freak?
It's not that funny.
Does it still hurt down there?
Shut up. Help me out a little, Nagase. What's wrong?
I had no idea at all. I knew that Yui didn't like boys, but I never realized that I had no clue she was actually afraid of them.
Nagase, I'm pretty sure that Kiriyama didn't want people to feel uncomfortable or start tiptoeing around her or anything. So try to act normal when you're with her, okay?
Act normal? That's all I have to do?
Yeah, that's enough.
You two would make the perfect couple, since you need each other so much. I guarantee it.
Inaban! Don't decide things like that on your own. The other day you were saying that how Taichi and I were all wooga wooga and weird stuff like that!
That's because you guys are all wooga wooga. Plus, I have a very funny feeling that Yui's starting to fall for Taichi.
Inaban, you're totally too frank.
The problem with selfless freaks is that they tend to make girls swoon. It's totally an emo thing. Never forget that kindness can hurt someone instead of help.
I guess I understand.
Sorry about everything today.
Don't sweat it. Get some rest.
Inaban, you should be more worried about your own health. And quit worrying about what everyone else is doing for once.
Come on, I'm okay. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Iori, you should have Taichi cure your trauma, too.
What's with you? You promised never to tell anyone what I told you.
Taichi, I have faith in you. Help her out.
Inaban decides everything, all by herself. It's too much. I mean, I know that she's trying to help. Do you want to know more about me, Taichi?
Well,
I'm willing to talk if you promise that nothing will change no matter what I say.
okay. I promise.
Somehow I knew that you'd say that. Well, I'll start then.
Yeah.
But before that, I would like to tell you a little joke.
Huh?
So yeah, maybe it's just me, but I always think it's a good idea to say something funny before the mood gets totally serious, you know?
Don't bother. Why would you think that?
But whenever I really need to, I can never seem to think of anything funny.
All the more reason not to do it.
Just kidding. The joke was that I couldn't come up with a joke when I needed one. But I actually do have a joke for you. I just thought it would be funnier if I pretended that I didn't have a joke. Does that make any sense?
And just what is there to get? You didn't need a joke. You didn't have a joke because you didn't need the joke in the first place.
But you're actually playing along, Daichi.
That seems to happen a lot when I'm around you.
So basically I have 5 dads.
Huh?
But I guess only 3 of them were actually official.
Do you mean that your mother keeps getting divorced and then remarried over and over again?
Yep. And you could call my second dad nothing but trouble. Let's just say he could be pretty violent sometimes. But nothing serious happened because I made sure of it. You see, I learned to adopt a persona. One that fits his preferences. It was kind of like playing a role. I was careful not to do anything that would make him angry. If I behaved like this or did that, he wouldn't get mad. And I thought he might even praise me. I changed my tastes to match. This was back when I was in 1st grade, but ever since, I've been switching between personas. I can't help it. But in spring of last year, my 5th dad told me this on his deathbed. You need to start living your own life. And after he died, my mom said, I'm sorry for being so selfish. From now on, I'll work hard so you can do the things you want while crying your eyes out. And we lived happily ever after.
So you get along with your mom?
Mm-hmm. But the real hell starts after that. Live your own life. His words left me completely stunned. I didn't even know what I liked, or what I wanted to do with my life. Because after trying to live for somebody else, well, I'd completely forgotten who I even was. My mom told me to do what I wanted, but I didn't know what that was. So I decided to pick appropriate personas based on the situation. Ironically enough, I prided myself on being able to guess what other people wanted from me. But I've started to lose my touch, I guess. I never realized that Yui had androphobia.
But that's...
And then this personality swapping business started. I mean, I barely had a grip on my personality as it was. And once we began switching bodies, well, it only got 100% worse for me. And soon I won't recognize myself. Then maybe, eventually, I'll just fade away, like it was some kind of a dream.
That will never happen. Because no matter what happens, or how much you change, I'll always be able to recognize you for who you really are.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible.
How can you be so sure?
That's because I'm in love with...
Selfless freak.
Anyway, I'll be able to recognize you. You can trust me.
Really? If you're that confident, then I guess I can trust you. Morning, Taichi!
Morning, Nagase.
You swore that I could spill my guts and nothing would change between us. Don't you remember? You promised me man to man.
Who are you supposed to be?
You swore I could spill my guts and nothing would change between us. Don't you remember? You promised me man to man. Come on.
Why are you repeating yourself? And come on, you're not a man.
So why is it that when two guys talk, there's so much adrenaline involved? Can you tell me that much?
Hell if I know. Anyway, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But if you ask me, that question should probably be directed at someone else.
Are you me right now, Taichi?
Taichi! Are you okay, Taichi?
Just suck it up. You're such a wimp.
I don't think I can suck it all back up. Oh, God.
Yuri, you can go back to the classroom.
Well, what about you guys?
I'll make sure he gets some rest. Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt my own body. I'm back.
Looks like it. You can go back to the classroom now.
I'm not going to leave you all alone while you're sick.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. You've been acting strange lately.
I'm telling you, I'm fine.
You don't look fine to me at all. Tell me, what's wrong with you?
Keep it down. You're giving me a headache.
Inaba, I want to help you.
Why do you want to help me, huh? Tell me that.
But because...
Don't say because you want to help. Or that I'm one of you guys.
Well, you're always looking out for us, and always there for us when it counts. So we want to do the same.
And if I didn't look out for you, you wouldn't want to help me?
Not exactly. That was kind of a mean way to put it.
It wasn't mean. Why do you guys have to be so nice? Why couldn't you just be a little darker or something?
Darker?
No. I shouldn't say that, should I? I'm the one who needs to change. I know it.
Inaba, are you sure you're okay?
What are you asking about? My body will be fine after a little rest.
I'm not talking about your body.
I'm not okay! Wait. I didn't mean that. Forget I said that.
Seriously?
I meant to say that,
You once told me that we were in a pretty hopeless situation, didn't you? Aren't you the one who's hurting the most? All because of this dumb swapping business?
oh crap. I'm in horrible shape today. I'm looking weak in front of an enemy.
You said something similar the other day. Why do you think that I'm your enemy?
No, that's not what I meant. You guys you're my very best friends, which makes you my worst enemies. Every single one of you.
That makes no...
I'm done talking. Just go back to the classroom.
If you can't tell us the reason you're in so much pain, you don't think of us as friends.
Then I'll give it to you straight. I can't trust any of you guys. If two people switch bodies and one commits a crime or something, the owner of that body is the one who's responsible. That means you can do whatever you want.
You really think the four of us would do that?
Well, it may be unfair to say that you'd commit a crime, but you could swipe some change.
I guess, but why would we...
I can't help but think about the bad things you might be doing. It's so scary that it keeps me awake all night worrying. What's sad is that I hate my own guts for being like this. You, Iori, Yui, and Aoki all trust each other. I'm the only one who's worrying about this stuff, I know.
Inaba, We won't think less of you for thinking something like that.
But this completely changes our relationship, right? Look, Taichi, I don't trust anybody in this world. That means everyone is an enemy, and you're probably my worst enemy. Since, unless I'm mistaken, you trust me more than anyone else around here does. I say that I don't trust anybody, but I still want to have fun with everyone, you know? That indecision is making everyday agony for me. I don't suffer from any trauma the way Yui and Iori do. A lot of people end up with warped personalities after going through some crazy life experiences, if you ask me. I think they're better off since trauma can be cured. But what are you supposed to do when there is no trauma? I haven't been able to trust anyone since the day I was born. If I try to change, I won't be the same.
Won't be the same person anymore?
In that sense, you're probably just doomed to be a selfless freak forever. Were you born that way, Taichi?
It's true. You can't help people who don't suffer from any sort of trauma at all. But that's probably because those people don't need any help.
Huh?
It really doesn't matter what you're born with, so you really shouldn't worry about it.
Are you saying that I'm being stupid worrying about all of those things?
I didn't say that, but I guess that you're probably right.
Taichi!
I mean, I think you're fine the way you are.
Huh?
I'll admit, I'm really pretty sad you don't trust me. But that doesn't mean you should force yourself to change. I feel sure that everyone will still accept you. Nagase, Kiriyama, Aoki, and of course me.
Are you stupid or what? It's not that simple, okay?
I really can't speak for the rest of them. So you should talk to everyone. You just need to tell them what you told me.
I can't take that risk. What if they don't accept me?
In that case, you'll still have me. Anyway, you need to start by accepting who you are. In my opinion, anyway.
No, I can't do it. The only consequences I can imagine are all negative.
Hey, Inaba. When you're hiding a big secret like that from the whole world, it's going to end up putting a huge weight on your shoulders. So I'm going to tell you a secret that I was planning to take to the grave. Believe me, it's big.
What do you mean? You spill yours, so I have to spill mine?
Yeah. If my secret gets out, I won't be able to survive in this school anymore. Or in normal society, for that matter. This is a lethal secret I'm hiding.
Oh my god, are you insane or something?
Inaba, you're too loud!
Whatever, just tell me this secret of yours. And then I'll decide after that.
Okay, here I go. I've masturbated while thinking about you before.
You mean that you've done... Which means you also used Iori and Yui. Am I right? I see.
I mean, it's not like it's a regular thing. I've hardly done it at all, actually. Are you listening to me?
Perv! You perv! Pervert! Sicko! Freak! Creep! Scum! Animal! Ugh, still. I think you're fine the way you are.
Huh?
This is all so stupid. It's stupid that you revealed this secret to me, and that you thought it would convince me to change my mind. It's stupid that you thought it was acceptable to even say that. What's really stupid is that I'm actually even touched.
Need a handkerchief?
Man, what is wrong with you? You want me to fall for you too? more or less it.
So, Inaban, you're saying that... you worry too much?
What? I worry too much? It's a lot more than that.
I know what you mean. Whenever Aoki and I switch, I give my body a thorough check.
What?
And I check to make sure that none of my stuff is missing.
That hurt. That really hurt. And it's only when you switch with me? What about Taichi? Why not him?
So that's all you have to say about it?
Well, you know, you kind of went overboard when you thought that we would commit crimes. But don't worry about it. I won't use your body to do any kind of criminal activities.
Wait, Inaba, you're saying you don't trust any of us, right? It's not just me, right?
That's what you're worried about?
Anyway, let's eat. Lunch is gonna end soon. We don't want to be hungry in class.
That's right. And we can talk while we're eating.
Why was I ever worried? I made a fool out of myself for nothing.
Hey,
Whatever. I know your secret now.
Inaba, could you forget what I said?
No way.
Only exception.
In return, I'll tell you my secret. Then we're in the same boat. I've also masturbated to you before.
What? Huh?
That's a gentle way of going insane.
I fell in love with you, and that hasn't changed.
So how do you feel about Iori, Taichi? You're just a selfish freak.
Is that so wrong? Nagase! Nagase!
漂って消えた日常はまるで現実感のない